It's New York at New Dawn.
New York and D0NK. Yep. That's always been our nicknames, and it always will be. There are two movie reviews that you need to update or issue a correction on.
Stars from Toronto to be better.
Okay, so you're updating. Originally, I don't remember how many. If you get, I think you may have originally given Troll to infinity stars, but now you're giving it 2 stars.
No, it's 0.
Oh, I originally gave it 0 stars, so now it's up to 2 stars. Okay, good.
And let's clear the air on Leo Solar.
Okay, let's clear the air.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh, real funny.
that was a hard pass from me,
All right.
but enough talk. Let's get this episode off way.
What you mean? I think you mean you want to get the episode off the ground, not off the rails. If it's off the rails, it's going crazy. Of course, you might actually mean off the rails. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna read you one of Jason's episodes of the Koopalings and Bowser Jr. show. His unproduced masterpiece that tells the story of the Super Mario Brothers enemies, the Koopalings, and their father Bowser before they met Mario. And this is the 7th episode of the 7th season, and it is entitled "The Trip to New Donk City." And it begins with Bowser Jr. getting out of bed. And his father says, "All right, family meeting. We're going to New Donk City." You may have heard of New York City. Well, this is New Donk City. It's right on the coast of New York City. So it's right next to New York City, but it's not a part of New York City. I'm not sure how many hours Koopaland is from New Donk City. You can look that up on Google Maps. Anyway, they get on the bus, and after a long bus ride, they eventually arrive to New Donk City. And Bowser says, "We're here, kids." "Great," says Morton. "I've eaten like 25 danishes." Then he burps loudly. "You're disgusting, Morton," says Wendy. They go inside of the New Donk City Welcome Center. Another bus arrives, and the Broodals get off. The Broodals are the evil rabbit characters from Super Mario Odyssey. Topper, Brutal, says, "Let's get some pizza." Meanwhile, in the Welcome Center, Bowser says, "This is the Welcome Center, kids. This place is a lot like New York." Cooper says, "Welcome to New Donk City. It's me, Cooper, your good old friend." Then a third bus arrives, and we see Mauser, Triclide, and Clawgrip getting off, the Super Mario 2 enemies. "All right, guys," says Mauser, "it's time to play some pranks." The bus rolls over Triclide's tail and flattens it. "Ow, my tail!" Clawgrip picks him up and starts patting him. Mauser says, "Our first prank is to throw toilet paper all over the pizzeria." Mauser and Clawgrip start doing just that. They start throwing toilet paper all around the pizzeria. Then they run away. There's a guy on the street says, "Hey, do you guys clean your pizzeria? Because it's full of toilet paper." And Rango, who's one of the Broodals, says, "What did we miss? What's with all this toilet paper?" Suddenly, a limousine pulls up, and Pauline, who is the mayor of New Donk City, she gets out of the limousine, and Topper wolf whistles at her. It's very rude. Very, very, very rude. But he has mistaken her for someone else. He says, "Look, it's the famous 1990 supermodel Cindy Crawford." Morton says, "Hey, Pauline, do you want some Danishes?" Pauline says, "No." "Don't mind my disgusting brother," says Wendy. So while all this is going on, Mauser has found his way to Pauline's office. And he says, "Our second and last prank." They went all the way to New Donk City to pull 2 pranks. "Our second and last prank is we'll put a pin on Pauline's chair, and then she'll feel the pain. Ha 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 ha." Meanwhile, Topper is still trying to talk to Pauline. He says, "So tell me about yourself, you beauty." "I'm the mayor of New Donk City," says Pauline, "and I know you're hitting on me, but I'm not interested." Topper says, "Allow me to introduce ourselves. I'm Topper. This is Rango. This other guy is Spewart, and this is my sister Harriet." In some bushes nearby, Dippy Kong is spying on Pauline with binoculars. Inside Dippy's mind, we hear a voice that's saying, "Don't worry, Dippy, you can do this." Dippy sneaks up behind Pauline and kidnaps her. The Kooplings run after him while Pauline yells, "Help!" Dippy says, "I did it, Donkey Kong. I put her in the cage." "Excellent," says Donkey Kong. "What's your favorite color?" Pauline screams so loud in a high-pitched voice. "Our ears are ringing," says Donkey Kong. "Are we good now?" says Dippy. Cranky Kong starts yelling, "I'm taking my nap. What's all the racket?" Then a title card comes up that says 3 minutes later. Cranky Kong waves his cane and says, "You boys need to quit all that racket." "This is on you," says Dippy. "Now tell me, what's your favorite animal, Pauline?" Pauline screams so loud that the glass on everything shatters. Cranky Kong starts yelling again, "What happened to the TV?" To be continued. That's right. This is part 1 of a 2-part saga. The kidnapping of Pauline from the New Donk City Welcome Center. Why ever would Donkey Kong want to kidnap the mayor? And why did Topper think she was Cindy Crawford? You've actually already written the second part of this. This is an episode that you wrote a while ago. These 2 episodes, and I don't remember a darn thing that happens in the next. For all I know, the whole place blows up, and I'm sure that's probably at the very end because it's at the end of many of Jason's stories. Well, very exciting setup, Jay.
Bye. Bye.
Prankin, take it to the fridge. Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple.